Hello all, welcome once again to the channel. Today we are solving the question which is confirmation rate. So let us first understand what the question says. So in the question there are two tables. One is the sign ups table and the second is the confirmations table. In the sign up table we have two columns which is user ID, and this is a unique column, and the second one is the timestamp. We don't need to worry much about this timestamp column as this will not be useful. We just need to see this user ID column. In the second table, we have user ID, timestamp, and the action. So the question says for each user ID, there is a request made at this timestamp, and this is the output of the request. So for user ID 3, on 6/1/2021, there was this request made, which was a timeout. Similarly, for this user ID 7, on 12/6/2021, there was a request made, and this was confirmed. So the question is asking us to find out the confirmation rate of each user. And what is the definition of confirmation rate? It is the total number of confirmations for a user ID divided by total number of requests. So for example, for user ID 7, there were three confirmed requests. So 3 divided by total number of requests, which is also 3. Hence, here the confirmation rate is 1. Now let us see for 2. For user ID 2, there is only one confirmed request made and the total number of requests is 2. Hence, the confirmation rate is 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5. For 3, there is no confirmed request made. Hence, it is 0 divided by 2 since there were 2 requests, which results in 0. For 6, there is no confirmation again and there was no request, so it is by default 0. Now, let us see how to approach this problem. So let me change the question a bit and ask you to let us assume this timeout is 0 and this confirmed is 1. So in this table, let us insert wherever the action is 0, let us insert a column whose value will be wherever the action is timeout, the value of the new column will be 0, and if it is confirmed, the value will be 1. But here we see that 3, 7, and 2, there is request made from 3 user IDs, but the request from 6 is not made at all. But in the output, we need to display 6 also. So first we will join this table with this table basis the user ID. And it will be a left join since we need to capture each of the user IDs. If we do not join these tables, the result will come, but in the output we will not have 6 because there is no request made from 6. So first let us join these two tables. So I've written this query. Let me modify this a bit and bring this down. So first we will select everything from signups, which is this table, and we will left join the confirmations table, this table, with on user ID. So let us see the output. So the output here is is a new table with all the user IDs, and also the actions against each call. So for example, for 3, there are two requests that were made, and the result was timeout for both. So here, so the main difference between confirmations table and this table, this output table, is that we also have 6 here. Since no request was made, hence we are not seeing any values here. Now, Now let us insert another column basis the value of timeout and confirmed. So we will select all and we will name this column as flag, and the value will be if the s dot action, which is which is this either timeout or confirmed. If it is confirmed, if s dot action is confirmed, then the value will be 1, else the value will be 0. And we are naming this column as flag. Let us see the output. So it's giving me an error s dot action unknown column. S dot action is an unknown column. Oh, sorry, it will be C dot action because it is present in the confirmations table. So you need to take care of these things whenever you are running a program. So now we can see there is another column as flag. It is not properly visible. So I'll do one thing. I'll omit the timestamp column. I'll just take this user ID column, the action and the flag. So let me take s dot user ID and let us take this action table c dot action and the flag. We are only selecting these three columns. Okay, so you can see for 3 we have got two zeros, for 7 we have got three ones, which means the three of the responses were confirmed, and for 3 both the responses were timeout. Now you need to find the rate, the confirmation rate, and the formula for which was total number of confirmed, which is the sum of ones divided by the total number of requests. For 7, it is the total number of requests is 3 and total number of confirmation is also 3. So you can see we are finding the average. Basically, for 2, for user ID 2, only 1 is confirmed. So we will divide 1 divided by total number of requests, which is 2. For 3, we will divide 0 by 2 because there is no confirmed and there are 2 requests made. So you can see we are finding out basically the average values. So in the next column, I'll insert another column which will be the average of flag, which will be the average of flag, and I'll name this as average, and I will group this table by the user ID so that my average function will be able to work on the individual user IDs. That is group by user ID, s dot user ID. So you can see we are getting this error that unknown column flag. This is because flag is yet not present in the in this table. So this flag is being generated in this query. So this flag is not already present. That is why we are getting this error. To overcome this error, what we will do, we will include the average here itself. So if I do this, find the average, and I name this as average, Now my output should come. So see, we are getting this average, and the required output is in this form. So basically, we need to omit the action column. So let us do this, and let us name this column as confirmation rate. Now you can see there is one more error that we are getting. Here our output is still four decimal places, and but the required output is still two decimal places. So what we will do, we will round this to two decimal places. Now it should match. See, the solution is accepted. 14 out of 14 test cases passed. So this is how you solve a problem. You first break it down into what is required. So what we did in this problem, we understood that the required thing is the confirmed ones, what we need. So I made it as one, and I saw analogy that if I replace this by one and find out the average, I'll get the output. So this is how you solve a problem, and this will not come in day one. You need to practice this again and again, and then only you will be able to come to at this stage where you understand by looking at the problem how I'll be able to solve it. But for this, you need to solve a number of problems. So this was it about this video. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.